Plaintiff Paula Monroe says when she started dating the defendant, she was 26 and he was only 17. Paula has a 7-year-old son with the defendant, and she claims after he was born, the defendant became physically abusive, and then he cheated on her with his witness. She's suing her ex for unpaid child support. Defendant Kamal McCallum says while he was with Paula, she cheated on him numerous times, and that's why he petitioned the court for a paternity test today. Kamal claims Paula is so low that she even had his son call him and say that another man was his father, so he's countersuing for harassment.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Tell me what happened.
I met this gentleman here when I was 26 years old.
How old are you now?
I'm 35.
Okay.
We dated for a couple of months, and going into the dating, I found out he was only 17 years old.
You were 26.
Yep.
And he was 17.
He told me he was 20.
You made it by 1 year. It's what you call strict liability case. You're automatically liable, automatically guilty, knowledge or not, because everybody would have that excuse, of course. You met the legal limit by 1 year, so good. But he was acting mature, obviously?
In a sense.
Okay.
In a sense.
In what sense?
He seemed to be somewhat kind of responsible, somewhat.
Oh, okay. You're
somewhat.
talking about responsibility. Okay, gotcha.
So we continued dating, and in 2002 we had a son. I got pregnant, we had a son. Okay. He's now 7 years old.
Oh, good.
He eventually went to prison for selling crack cocaine with the federal institution. So by the time he got out in 2005, he accused me of cheating on him. There was a lot of back and forth. He changed when he came from jail. He was very physical, abusive, very verbally abusive.
He was angry.
Yeah, I guess for doing what he did. But
well, he's angry at you cheating. And he was angry that they made him cheat in prison. Sorry, that's just true. That's not true. That's not true. And I'm having fun with him, and I hope you can take a joke.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Because you only get angry if it's true. So just laugh it off with me, because I'm just having fun, just having a little fun. But he was abusive to you when he came home.
Yeah, and for him accusing me of cheating, he assaulted me, punched me in my face. I called his probation officer, and he was sent back to jail for a year.
That's not true, Your Honor. In
the course of that, he gets out in 2006, cheats on me with this woman here, 42-year-old slum bag,
hey.
And other females.
No name calling.
And, you know, it just...
She appears to be a nice woman to me.
This woman cannot mind her business.
She's been over her house a million times, Judge.
She's
yelling and
she's been calling him on my next telephone since 2006, leaving messages talking about her foot was broke. She's just disrespectful. The events were that back in December '06, me and this gentleman broke up, and I had company at my house late one night, and he tried to come over, and he couldn't come over, so he got into it with one of my friends, the friend I was seeing at the time. He got beat up or whatever the case may be.
Who got beat up?
He got beat up. He got beat up.
That's not true.
So
again.
he brings this woman, later on that night, it was 3 in the morning, so he brings this woman with her. She don't even know what happened. She just came to be nosy. I don't even know what she came for, getting into something. She don't even know what's going on. That's her boyfriend. Well, he was trying to get in my house that night. He claimed to be...
She was trying to get in, too?
Yeah, she trying to get in,
yeah, I don't know that to be a fact, but...
he, you know, he's upset. He's all like, give me my clothes. And she's all like, yeah, give him clothes, give him his clothes. I'm all like, who are you? She's all like, I'm his girlfriend. I'm all like, Dad, that's your girlfriend. Them two start getting into it. You're not my girlfriend, whatever. So later on that day, he had my son with him. And he's all like, yeah, you better come get your son. I'm gonna leave him outside, Really? So then I was very upset.
Really?
So I went to his residence, and I took him into his car because I was ready to kill him. He was talking about leaving my son outside.
Acts of violence.
You know what I'm saying?
Acts of
so
violence.
I go to jail that day. I went to jail for assault in his car, whatever the case may be, or whatever.
Malicious destruction of property.
Yeah, property, right. So the case was later on dismissed because he didn't show up in court. We got back together, or whatever. So.
Did she know you all were back together?
Every girl that he dates, she's the only dummy that takes him back.
No, stop.
Every single time.
The name caller.
Every single time he
Let me
breaks
allow
up.
him to give some background before we get to the child support. Go ahead, sir.
I've known Miss Monroe for 9 years. Once I smartened up and got older,
You're a
and
slouch
she just
and a
couldn't just
deadbeat.
run her game on me.
You're a deadbeat.
Everything went so south. The fighting, the cheating, that's one of the reasons I'm here for, is for the DNA test today.
Oh, you don't think it's your son?
No, Your Honor, I'm not saying he's not my
Oh,
son.
you've never taken one?
I've never taken one,
Okay.
but I always told her, and I always.
How old is the child now?
He's 7.
He signed a birth certificate.
He's 7. I signed a birth certificate.
He named my child.
And I'm not,
He was
Your
there
Honor,
at the birth.
there's no way, Your Honor, I'm not saying this is not my child. But after a grown woman puts my 7-year-old son on the phone and has him tell me that another man is his father, Your Honor.
Ma'am, did you do that?
Yes, I did.
Your Honor, I don't care how much malice there is, Your Honor, I can't. She had my 7-year-old.
Why would you do that?
He's a deadbeat.
Big
No,
tattoo
but
on
why
my
would
son.
you involve
He's a
a
deadbeat.
child, a
He's a
7-year-old?
Your Honor,
My
that's the
son,
game
Your
she
Honor,
plays, Your Honor.
My son, this man does not acknowledge
Did
my
you
son
believe
whatsoever.
that? Did you believe he was not the father?
He doesn't act like a father
Hold
to
it,
my
but
son.
you had your son mention another man?
Yes. 7 years old, Your Honor.
That's terrible, man. Now you want to sue the man for child support.
I understand I owe the child support, but I
Right.
never said that this kid wasn't. I've taken
You have.
care of my son since day one.
You have.
Is this before or after we just came back from North Carolina? I showed him my grandmother, got him to know all his familiar faces, all the older folks down south. So she acts like I do nothing for my son. And I just want to let you know, like, this is a classic example of how a lot of men get brought right into the system and owe on paper. But the system don't be on the streets with this one. The system does not be on the streets with this one. They don't know what I go through. Like anything, any type of, I can't even get a job, Your Honor. I've been out of prison for a whole year. I had one job.
Trying to get a job.
All of a sudden, mysteriously, they get a call saying there's a convicted felon on the I don't know who.
you didn't do that,
I don't know who did it, Your Honor.
Call his job and
I
say
don't know.
he
All of a
was
sudden,
It
now
was
they say,
her.
oh, we
Your
got.
Honor,
They sent me an email.
I didn't know if he had
telling me
a
they
job,
got
because if he had a job, this
you
should have
didn't
been
call-
minus.
so you
No, I
didn't
did
call
not.
his job.
This should
All
be
right.
minus if he had a job. I didn't know he had a job.
She went to the DOR. After I talked to my son one day, I told my son, I worked doing security on the weekends. I told my son one day, I said, I got to go to work. He relayed that to her, man. I got them child support papers within a week. They knew I already had a job.
Yeah, you're
and I'm not,
supposed to.
and she's
You're
supposed to do
supposed
that.
to, yeah.
I've been arrested bringing her sneakers for my son. School just started 2 months ago. Okay, she brought him 4 or 5 pair of pants, 3, 4 pairs of shirts. That's cool. I got him 3 pairs of sneakers, to get him started for school. I got a big tattoo on my right arm that says my son is my
How
world.
much did you spend for those sneakers?
Still about
Approximately.
$60,
A piece?
55 bucks.
That's $180,
Yeah,
right?
about
How
100.
much is your child support order?
$90 a week. With no
9 times
job.
4, $360 a month?
Yes.
All right, so you spent half of what should have gone to the child support on sneakers, and you won't even get credit for it.
You're right, Your Honor.
Why did you do that? That
Your Honor,
wasn't smart.
like I said, the DOR is not in the streets.
Men need to know that if they give the money or buy material items and give it directly to the mother or directly to the child, they don't get credit for it when it comes to child support agency or court. You have to do as you were ordered. Pay $360 a month. This little, I'm gonna buy you this, I'm gonna buy you that, son, because I don't want to give it to mama because mama's gonna blow the money. You tell the judge that.
Your Honor, I did put in for what is
All
called
right.
a modification.
All right, let me allow her to speak.
My witness won't
State
speak.
your name.
I'm Sonia Steen.
What do you want to tell me, if anything?
This lady just will not cut us a break. I
You
mean,
want to go into her house? What'd you go to her
no, I
house
don't.
for?
I've never
Yes,
been
you
to her
have.
house.
Oh.
Never. This lady has come to my house, and because she's seen the rental car that he's driving and sat out there for at least 20 minutes, just spitting on the car.
This is
Spitting on the car.
Yelling.
In front of the house.
Hey, Judge, I haven't been out.
Was
I
that
haven't been
before or
out.
after the hammer?
That was after.
After the hammer.
Your Honor, I haven't been out in 3. Your Honor, I haven't been out in 3 months because what I call them is her and a few of her friends. excuse my language, not to be, disrespectful, but I call them the fat girl crew.
Who's standing next to you?
Because I'm so,
But with a wig
like
on.
her, she's very intimidating.
All the time.
She's
All the time.
every day.
It's none of your business about my son.
And I don't think it's none of your business.
Yes, you
Let's
do.
get to the
No,
child
I
support,
don't.
ma'am.
No, I don't.
You have verbally talked about my son. Yes, you have. It's
That's
none of
not
your
true, Your
business
Honor.
about my
That's
son.
not your truth.
Man,
You
let's-
don't even take care of my
Let's
son.
get to the amount of child support you're suing for, ma'am. What months has he failed to pay?
He has failed to pay for a whole year, Your Honor. He's back $4,579.
Do you have a statement?
Yes, I do. I have original order, I have modifications.
Sir?
I went for, this is how the system works, Your Honor. I went in for a modification.
Please inform me.
Okay,
You went for a modification and what happened?
Your Honor, I went in for a modification. I says, basically in my complaint, I said, I haven't found a job yet. I need a modification. It's not my fault. I just now got a court date.
Okay.
I haven't even been in front of a judge to explain, to tell them that. And I put this modification in back in
Well,
April.
sir, unfortunately, until you go before the judge, you still owe. And you still owe the exact amount in which you were ordered to pay. Your counterclaim for $5,000 for harassment is for what?
Your Honor, it's just the constant, the threats every day to me, to my girlfriend. She sit out. We just moved because she lived on the first floor. She sat out there for, like she said, for 20, 30
What type
minutes.
of threats? Give me some
I'm gonna kill you. Don't let me see you out on the streets.
Why?
You or your girlfriend, because she hates me, Your Honor.
How often has she done that?
This is every day. I have a recording, Your Honor, saying how she's gonna kill her and do all type of things.
Let me hear it.
All right.
My son don't need you. He don't need to be around you. You don't need to be around that. Be around that. Trip out. Be around.
It's an everyday thing, Your Honor.
Without seeing her. I'm going to put you more home in that. I need blood transfusion.
Your Honor, this is an everyday.
You said you were going to draw so much
constantly
blood from
thing.
the woman she was going to need a blood
Your
transfusion.
Honor, this is an everyday, Your
she
Honor.
falls out.
Your Honor, in front of
I
my
didn't say nothing about her.
son, in front of she'll do it in front of you, Your Honor. If I was you, I'd have Doyle get
Your
in the
Honor,
middle, because she might.
Your Honor,
react. I'm
Your
telling you,
Honor,
you need to get
Your
Doyle
Honor,
right here, Your
Doyle
Honor.
refuses
Your Honor,
to
Because
do that.
Your Honor,
she's a
Your
real
Honor,
wild.
this man has
Hey,
fought me in front of my son. I'm at a bar with my co-workers. This man has came in the bar, snatched my pocketbook, so I had to go outside. He has my son in the car. It's 12 o'clock at night. He's fighting me, two of my co-workers. The only reason why he left was because one of my co-workers had a knife. I slashed his
Anyone
tire.
have any police reports?
I do. I got a police report. We're fighting her.
Do
I got
you,
a lot
sir?
of police. I got
Your Honor,
assault
she only has
charges.
a police report about her fighting her, seeing my car.
How about harassing you? You have to prove that she has harassed you.
I have police reports. I have letters from jail from him saying, I love you. We need to work this out from last year.
He didn't deny that.
Your Honor, this
now,
has been...
pardon?
Sorry. I'll say, Your Honor, if he feels as though... He just wants to get out paying the child support agreement. That's all he wants to get out.
Well, why did you tell the man it wasn't his? You're going to have your son call this man, telling him someone else is his daddy. Thank goodness there was a DNA test. We're going to find out today. We're going to find out today whether you signed that birth certificate erroneously, voluntarily, decided you were going to assume, or whether indeed it is your child. Probability of paternity is 0.
Oh my God. Oh my
Your Honor,
God.
she's been harassing
Oh
me
my
since
God.
2005, Your Honor, for something that ain't even mine. I got a big tattoo on my arm that says, "My son is my world," and it ain't even my kid. That's all he knows is me. All he knows is me.
Well, this is what I would suggest, sir. This is terrible, ma'am. This is terrible, terrible, terrible. But, you know, this happens. Stand-up men, a lot of times they don't feel they need proof. They feel that they're in a exclusive monogamous relationship with their mate, so they go ahead and sign the paternity papers, and this sounds like that's what happened. He didn't say, well, I don't know, so I'm going to take a test. He has gone 7 years, has provided gifts for the child, has paid child support, has done everything to be a father. My advice is that you continue being a father figure for the young man so that he isn't hurt by this with regard to you. However, you should sue her for every dime you've ever paid in child support. Ma'am,
All the threats and the
go check with that
harassment.
man. Who,
I know who the father is, Your Honor.
now you got another man. Who is
No,
this?
the guy that he's been saying is correct. I just can't prove
Harassing me,
him.
Your Honor, every day. Locked me up over 6 times, Your Honor. I've
Hey,
been
now y'all
arrested
can be
on
happy
false-
together. You can pick her
false
up after
things,
she
Your
fainted.
Honor.
Your claim is dismissed, ma'am.
Thank you.
$5,000
Yes,
for the
yes.
defendant.
Yes.
Y'all can be happy together. You're a scumbag.
It's all
Now
right,
y'all
though,
can be
baby.
happy together. You can pick her up when
It's
she
all
faints.
right, though.
Paula, you're a
Whatever.
trip. You're a fat trip.
You're a fat trip. Take your wig off, you bump mama.
This is my
Take your
man.
wig off.
My
This is